recovery position, and CPR for infants and children. Actually, not the whole CPR, only the cardiac compressions. Okay. You remember the recovery position from last year? Yes, the patient was on his side on the ground, one arm like this, and the other arm, the dorsum of the hand is below the cheek, and he's resting on the ground, and the foot next to the ground was
One flex.
Flex.
was extended, and the other one was
Flex.
with the knee resting with the knee on the ground. Okay? The knee is for supporting of the body. You don't want the body to fall totally on the face, and you don't want it to return back on the back. So the knee is supporting the patient to remain on his side. When do we put the patient in recovery position?
After checking, after making sure the airways is okay.
After performing CPR, after resuscitating him, he fell on the ground and he lost consciousness and he had cardiac arrest, and then you did CPR, and he's back. His heart is back and his breathing is back, but he's not fully conscious yet. So you're afraid that his tongue falls back, and you're afraid that any secretions would be aspirated. So you put him in that recovery position. That means after resuscitating him with CPR. Or it may be after an operation. For example, tonsillectomy, removal of the tonsils. This is an operation in the oral cavity. And the patient is sedated, and there's time between him fully sedated and fully conscious, where he's half conscious, half sedated, and the wound is maybe leaking blood or serous fluid. So we don't want him to aspirate this. We can't leave him on his back after tonsillectomy operation. We put him in the recovery position until he regains his full consciousness. Okay, so these are the situations where we put a patient in recovery position. This mannequin is a little bit unflexible. He cannot flex his elbows. So we're just going to demonstrate. It's going to be more difficult than a human being. In a human being, you can flex him. We take the arm next to us. Of course, the rule is to stand on the right side of the patient. If for any reason, these are trauma cases, accidents, CPR, these are always emergencies. If for any reason you can't be standing on the right side, it's okay to be on the left. But the rule is to stand on the right. You take first the arm next to you and you flex it at the elbow. Of course, the elbow cannot be flexed here, but just imagine that the elbow is flexed. Okay. This is step number 1. Step number 2, you take the other hand and you put the dorsum of the hand below the cheek. Okay. Third step, flex the knee, the leg away from you. And last step, take it from his elbow and from his knee and